Hey, come on in to the Tuesday tea with me, Christy, with Cuter Than Most Accessories. I'm going to talk to you about the third part of our series in creating your schedule of success. This is part 3, so come on in. I have to get this share on with my team. While you come in here, when you're watching this, you're probably going to be watching a replay, so make sure you throw down a hashtag replay to let me know that you came in. And definitely throw some comments down there on some things that you've learned throughout this Tuesday tea with me, Christy, your paparazzi independent consultant with Cuter Than Most Accessories. I am consultant number 6442. And I'm so glad you decided to join me for this series on creating your schedule of success. And while you come in here, I'm going to get my share on with my team. Hey, good morning. Happy terrific Tuesday. This is part 3 of the series, so if you've missed part 1 and 2, definitely go back and catch those right here inside this business page. You can also go under videos. So under videos, you'll be able to see the series, the first 2 parts, which was morning rituals. And so I hope that some of you, it's 9 a.m., have already been able to do your morning rituals. And then the second part was referring to your important work first. And then there always comes a time in the day where you get to a slowdown. So we're going to talk about what happens during your day where you can regroup once you hit that moment of slowdown. And the good thing about these rituals, these morning or creating your schedule and these rituals, is that they actually work over a month's time period. So you can break this down during a month too, because we usually start the month all revved up, which is our beginning of the month routine. You put in your goals at the end of the previous month and you're ready to go. And then as the month goes on, you start to slow down. So your monthly routines, important things usually happen at the beginning of the month. You're ready to go. You looked at last month's numbers in your business, or you looked at last month of what you got accomplished with your family, with your friends, and you're like, I'm going to do better this month. And then as the month goes on, you start to slow down. So these ideas can also be helpful in not just daily routines, but monthly routines or yearly routines, because the new year is about to come up, right? And so we're all going to be excited. We have our things that we're going to accomplish in the new year, and we're revved up and ready to go. And then as the year gets to, we do our important things first. So we want to lose weight. So we set up the schedule of how we're going to lose weight. We set up the schedule of how we're going to save money. And then those are the important things. And then we get midway through the year and it's time to regroup because we slow down. So all of these parts, we're talking about a daily routine, but these work in a monthly routine and also are befitting in a yearly routine. So part 1 was morning rituals. I have gotten all my share on, so I'm about to go ahead and jump in and get started. Again, I'm paparazzi independent consultant 6442, and you are here listening to Cuter Than Most Accessories. So the third part is regrouping when you slow down. We all have a wave in our days, and morning routines, you get up, things that you will do in your schedule before your responsibilities jump in. So sometimes responsibilities are work. If you're a manager, people are calling off. I know as an assistant principal, I've retired from an assistant principal position, and I would wake up to text messages like sick, child sick, not be able to come in. So first thing first is like, okay, how many substitutes do we have coming in? So even before that stuff hits you, you do your morning ritual, morning routines, say prayers, read the Bible, write in your gratitude journal. If you have a small business like myself, when I was working full time, there are things that I would post to my team, my business partners, that I would post in social media, even before I got up and got my day started. Then there's the time of the day where it is time to regroup. You are the tea. My choice of tea is green tea from Sri Lanka. It's green tea, green jasmine tea. Has a natural caffeine in it. And eventually there comes a time of day where boop, excitement is gone, that morning routine is sort of wearing off. Somebody may have said something I posted on my personal page about how many WTFs, what the boop, you say in your mind throughout the day, like 20 times that happens. So people have gotten to you if you're an introvert like myself. And by lunchtime, you might be peopled out. And so you hit a drop. So what you need to do now at this time of day when it's regrouping, this won't be long today because this is a tip that I want you to get off of here and put into place this afternoon when you hit that sloop and it's time to regroup. You need to do a mini version of your morning ritual. So a morning ritual that you may have done, we talked about before, is how to set your mood. At this time of the day, it's time to reset your mood. So if you have a gratitude journal at home, you probably want to carry that into work with you. If you work from home, you might want to take a break and maybe do some meditation at that time. It is time to regroup when your body goes bloop and you have that gradual decline, and it's time to regroup when you slow down. This is a great time to get in a power nap if you can. I also saw on somebody's post, they had these new office chairs. And the office chairs lay flat down. So it's like a regular office chair like the one I'm sitting in right here. And then it lays flat down so you can take a nap at work. So if you are able to, this is a great time for you to regroup and take a power nap. I have my power nap in my schedule. Now that I work from home and I'm a full-time business partner, I have my nap that takes place at 2 o'clock is when it's scheduled to take place, right before new releases or new jewelry drops on my website at 3 o'clock. And it is after I've eaten lunch, so I'm full, and the doctor has advised me when I was concerned about my tummy getting a little bigger and it wasn't a baby in there, that I need to stop taking naps right after I eat. But that habit is hard to break, and I'm actually not trying to break it. So at 2 o'clock is my nap time. It's in my schedule. So at this time, you regroup and you get a snack. I eat a full lunch, but you get a snack and you take a power nap if you can. And then you do the mini version of what you do in your morning routine. So if your morning routine is to say a prayer, isn't it a great time to say a prayer when you need to regroup? You are done peopling, but you still have 4 more hours work of left. Then you get into your calm place, your prayer corner, your prayer closet. Sometimes that is a bathroom stall when you're at work. You do your morning routine again when you're starting to fall. Nothing is more motivating than progress. So this is a great time to go to your checklist and see all the things that you've gotten done this far in the day. So a lot of time you're hitting that slowdown because you've gotten so much done. You've gotten so much progress made in the day that looking at your checklist will revamp you. So these are things you take a break. You review your goals and achievements that you've done already, and now you're ready to work again. What do you focus on now? So this is your morning routines are out of the way. Your morning rituals out the way. You did your important work first without distractions. And now you have to regroup because you came in, you've revved up, you're ready to go. Rituals, morning routines done. You got your kids out the house, your husband's on his way. You're dressed to the nines. You're in the office. You've knocked out your things. And now you're like, whew, it's only 11 o'clock. I still got a whole day ahead. This is what you do at that time. You regroup by going back through your mini version of your morning routine. And you set the mood. And you're ready to go for the afternoon. Pretty simple, right? Did you ever think of that? It's not really hard to regroup when you slow down. Now, this is what you would do in the daytime, right? In a day's time period. The same thing is true if you do this at a month's time period. So the beginning of the month, you're ready to go. You're revved up. You hit mid-month, which is probably right where we're at now. We're a little bit past mid-month. Mid-month hits us about the 15th or 16th. Depending on if that falls on a weekend, it might roll into how we did the 18th or the 19th is a Monday and Tuesday. So we're at mid-month right now. So you start this month off like it's November. If you're in retail like I am, this is the time for everybody to get their shopping on. So this is work season for us. We're following up with customers. We want to feed their $5 accessory habits for themselves, and they've fallen in love with the jewelry. So now they don't only want to buy from themselves, they want to share their love for $5 jewelry with people in their family through gifting. So we're revved up at the beginning of this month. We have a plan, and now it's mid-month. And now you're like, Lord, I still got 2 more weeks to go. And then if you're in a retail business, you also know that we have Black Friday, Small Business Saturday, and Cyber Monday coming our way, right? So we don't have time to be like, whew, I'm ready. I'm done with this. This is too much. It is time to regroup, take a power nap. So take a break from your business. This break doesn't mean a whole day or a whole week because it's retail season. You don't have time for that. But regroup, look back at what your routine was that you had in plan. Look back at the important work that you wanted to get done without distractions and put that in place now at this mid-month part. This is where you review your goals and you review the progress you've already made. I definitely did that with my business. I reviewed the progress I've already made in the month of November. And I've looked at my business partners' goals that they had that we talked about at the beginning of November. And I reviewed their progress numbers in black and white in what in our business we call the back office. So I've been able to pull up reports and see who is making progress on the goals that they had set for their businesses. And now I'm regrouping. I'm going back to my numbers and looking at what I can do for these next 2 weeks. I'm also going back to my business partners' numbers, which is why I'm a master team builder and I'm a coach by heart, because this is the part I like to do. I like to go back in and look at their goals and help them refocus on their goals. That's what you do at the mid-month part. Same routine you do daily, now you're stretching it into a month. Year-wise, you're about to go into the beginning of a new year, but now you're at the very end of a year. You're about to go into a beginning of a brand new year. So everybody's going to be hyped up. When you hit the middle of the year, and we can come back and discuss this mid-year 2020. I don't know who else is excited about 2020, but I'm so excited for my business to grow in 2020 and my team's business, because the growth that they made in 2019, 2020 is going to be amazing for us. So mid-year, I will definitely have to check in with them, review what we were so excited about doing in the beginning of 2020, and make sure we're on track. So that is all today. I told you today wasn't going to be long. We definitely want to go back and review your morning rituals. It's Tuesday, and we talked about this 2 Tuesdays ago. So this is a pattern, a routine that you have to put in place. So did you do it today? Did you get up before your distractions got set in and got your mindset and whatever your morning routine is rituals, a prayer, it's reading your gratitude journal? Did you do all that before you had to get up and do your normal morning routine that usually has to do with other people in your household? If you have kids, husband, some of you are taking care of your parents, all those things. Did you get up and set your mind right? And then 2, when you got your day started, did you do the important things first without distractions, without checking your email first? Did you do that? Then midday, reset. Give yourself a pound of back. Your checklist got checked off this morning. You have made progress in this day. Now it's time to nap, snack, nap is possible, snack, or just take a corner and meditate. All right, I hope this really helped you out today. I will see you back here on next Tuesday. Next Tuesday, we're talking about meetings, calls, and the little things in the afternoon that'll give you a schedule of success. The day has just started, so you have all day to hand out 5 compliments and do it with a smile. The good Lord gave it to you. You may as well use it. See you back here next Tuesday.